Yeah, to be honest, I don't really have a similarity for them two other than just being best friend to two very cartoon characters. So, getting to the characters, Connie, Steven's best friend, and Marco, Star's best friend. Now, let's get into the Colosseum's fourth round of fighters. Connie is the best friend to Steven and is a daughter to a doctor in a hospital. Before, she had glasses, but not until she drank out of a juice box where Steven also drank out and was healed thanks to Steven's healing spit. One day, she took up sword training by Pearl in order to help protect Steven because she cares about her, and she really needs some good stats and abilities to do so. So let's get to those now. Connie isn't really that known for very high durability, speed, or strength. She is mainly known for using her sword fighting skills to defeat monsters. Speaking about sword fighting, she wields Rose swords, aka the one that Steven's mother Rose wielded during the Gem Wars. The sword can cut through gems like paper, turning them into gem form in one strike. She also has a ton of sword fighting training with Pearl and some decent experience fighting monsters. She has defeated several gem monsters and even took on herself in the Rose Room. She is very skilled in sword fighting and is also very skilled at defeating monsters. But Connie is no perfect warrior. She has only half sword experience and is really bad in hand-to-hand combat. Not to mention she has no solo experience, meaning she has no experience fighting without someone to help her. But all in all, Connie is still a great warrior and should not be underestimated, even though she sucks at hand-to-hand. From Cartoon Network to Disney XD, let's discuss Marco. Marco was an average kid living an average life until a magical princess from another dimension came and changed his life forever. This magical princess had a ton of monsters attacking her, and this gave Marco the opportunity to have some danger and fighting in his life instead of just being boring and average. And to order to fight monsters, he has very good skills and strength. He is very strong and is very tough. He can take many hits from monsters and even deal some very good punches. Even though he's not the fastest, his strength and durability does give him a leg up against most of his foes. But sometimes you need more than physical abilities, you need some skills. Marco is a red belt at karate. He is very skilled in hand-to-hand combat. He has over 7 years of martial arts training. He also has a pair of dimensional scissors. These scissors can cut open into other dimensions, allowing Marco to change the location of a fight to his edge. Marco is very skilled. He has defeated several monsters of different kind. He got his own dimensional scissors after completing a task that was over 30 years. He was able to punch through a lizard man. His name is Toffee. He spent 30 years in an abandoned dimension. He got his red belt, and he even told his crush all his embarrassing secrets. That's right, he did that, and oh boy, what he was still with her after. Man, this guy has a ton of determination and a ton of luck to do that. But Marco isn't very perfect. At times he can be very dumb, like how he broke his own hand and he refused to get a cure for his tentacle arm just because it gave him a huge advantage in a fight. Also, he's also known as a safety guy since he can be at times overprotective. But he is still a very capable fighter and can easily defeat some monsters. Now, let's set a circumstance. This fight will take place at the Steven Universe Beach, and there will be no prep. The result has loaded in. The winner of this Colosseum matchup is Marco. Now, Marco has some clear edges over Connie, including physical strength and combat experience. He is technically 30 years older than Connie, since he was trapped in another dimension for 30 years, and when he got back, his mind stayed the same, only his body changed. Also, he is far more better at fighting, since he doesn't need a sword for combat. Also, with the dimensional sigil, he can change up the fight to places he will have edges in, such as some fire dimension or other places. Now, Connie will put up a good fight. With her sword, she can easily keep Marco at a distance. But she can't really end Marco, since Rose's sword is specially designed against gem monsters and gems, not really designed for humans. Also, I want to point out this video is on September 30th. So by tomorrow, I will be only uploading fights that are horror related. That means horror themed battles for October to November. I'll try to do as many as I can, but I hope you enjoy the horror themed battles. Now, since no one got Steven versus Connie in my last video, I'll just give a shout out to Legendary Gojai. The reason why is because he has the longest comment I ever got. So good job to you. Anyway, here's the hints for the next fighters. Sonic.exe's partner. Child's Play.